Yeah, I was just wondering. Oh
Oh no! We mentioned
no!
his name and... Oh. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the famous Nürburgring, home of the green hell over here in Germany in the Eifel Mountains, and only an hour and a half from our previous venue at Spa-Francorchamps. Of course, this is the famous venue for the smaller series of Formula 1, last racing here during the pandemic in 2020 for a one-off race. But of course, here we are today for the much more important, much more prestigious DGSR Season 7. It's round 7 today.
No, absolutely not. Oh, he goes for a slap. Not on the table.
Not on the table this time. It was a little smack of the bell end on the curb. Now you can see a quick look at the overall standings. It's going to be Isaac Santiago on pole position. With him on the first row, Hakan Roholt with a 154.3, and then behind them it's going to be Darren Menzies in P3 with a 154.5, also very, very close to the top times. In the silver category, it's going to be Martin Halden with a 155.7, leading his pack down the road, followed by Degan Errol. He had a 155 somewhere there as well. Of course, we've lost the lap times for the change in session, and Lee Hems in P3. For the AM drivers, bronze, it's going to be Sean Cardis in P1, Andy Bentley in P2, and Nick Giles, the three McLarens, in places 1, 2 and 3. 20 k's an hour up to that line. It's green light and away we go. It's a quite long run down, and it looks like everything's fine. In the previous iterations of the sprint race, there were some struggles to keep it clean. However, it looks like that has gone perfectly well. I don't want to speak too soon, but that looks like it's gone very well for most of the drivers here. And we are coming through the first couple of corners. There's been a little bit of a situation here, but nothing too serious it seems. A lot of battles here, sort of in the midfield. Go 15 seconds back, see what happens. Oh, that is very unfortunate. He was completely blindsided by the McLaren in front of him. And there's Cormac Quinn now losing a couple of positions, but still running. And Ryan Harper just fighting here with Darren Menzies. And Roman Fowler trying to take advantage of this into turn 1. Ryan Harper with the better position. A little bit of a touch there. And Darren Menzies managing to still keep it around the outside, and now on the inside, switching back that position. Another little bit of a touch. It is elbows out here. Darren Menzies managing to keep that position. A little bit of a touch there from Ryan Harper, pushing out Roman Fowler onto the grass. Good defending there from Cormac Quinn as well. This fight is mega between so many drivers right here. Rob Larby
What
just...
a beautiful little group.
Yeah, Rob Larby just on the outside of Michael Stevens. It's always dangerous to go around the outside of Michael Stevens. And a little bit of a touch again. And he gets a better exit there. And Marek Wozak, by trying to hang around the outside, loses some time and now is under attack by Tomasz Lovrec.
And Greenaway.
What an overtake there from Tomasz Lovrec. That was 3 wide for a second. He made up 2 positions in that single corner. I'm not a big proponent of either of these 2 cars, so I have no idea which one actually performs better. on straights and in corners, but I would imagine that the mid-engine Lamborghini has a bit of an edge through the twisty stuff here. And again, down the inside. Mick once
The
again.
Schumacher S should be really interesting.
Yeah, and it's unfortunately for Ryan there, he doesn't quite manage to get next to Rob.
Yeah, I was just wondering. Oh no!
Oh no! We mentioned his name, and Rob really brave on the inside curb there. That's not a curb that you want to be taking.
Really, he's well experienced at unsettling in the rear of the car.
And this is side by side for P1 here. Hakan Roholt still in the lead, and Isaac Santiago just gives that position up.
Well, it was bound to happen at some point, wasn't it?
Well, with as much pressure as Hakan has been putting onto Isaac, we're going to have to rewatch this move because Isaac Santiago retakes the lead going into the final lap.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Hakan Roholt there going down the inside. Isaac, really great defensive move, but that puts Hakan on the next to him, but on the outside of the next corner.
Oh, he wants that position back. He's not happy about this.
He is really not happy about this. Unfortunately, we're not going to see the replay of how that move came to be, but I imagine it might have been Hakan running a little wide on the exit of the chicane, because it looked like he just didn't have enough speed. But there's been a change in position behind these two as well. Ryan Harper managing to get past Roman Frawler, making it into P3, and a couple of positions in the back as well, but
Pressure's going to be absolutely dialed on Santiago coming into these final few corners. I reckon the chicane is where it's really going to get feisty.
yeah, and then the final corner, it's really going to depend on the exit out of the chicane.
Hakan's looking for it, he just can't quite get up close enough behind him.
Both run the chicane absolutely perfectly, and it's going to be a run to the line, and it's going to be
deciding.
It's going to be Isaac Santiago taking the win from Hakan Roholt in what has been an absolute thriller of a race.
What an ending! What an ending!
Ryan Harper, I think that was a last lap move there to get onto the podium as well. Rich Gasson also in the last 5-10 minutes. Oh, that's Michael really deep.
Oh, he's really slid it on there, Stevens.
But Rich Gasson goes away victorious from that little battle as well. And then Cormac Quinn and Rob Larby. You know, Rob's been trying to get past Mick Tartan for so long, and now he gets to one of his, you know, really good friends here, Cormac Quinn. This one's going to end with Cormac Quinn ahead. And there's still the battle between Tomasz Nawrocki and Tim Streeton. nothing really is going to come of that in the last corner either, but that is absolutely fantastic racing, and then Mick Tartan sending it there. What an absolutely great finish, and it's going to be our winners, Isaac Santiago, Martin Halladin for the silver class, I think, and then Andy Bentley for the AM class.
Yeah, I was just wondering. Oh no!
Oh no! We mentioned his name, and oh.